My name is Fallen Artemy. Welcome to tonight's feature. Life is Strange Before the Storm Remastered. We are back again with this, obviously. We just did it yesterday as well. And today's Monday, March 7th. Yes, that's correct. Alright, so continue on from last time. Let's get that in there. Yes, let's open it up here. So continue on from last time. We are with Chloe. Obviously she's the main character, but now we're with Rachel too. We met Rachel and she's basically just dragged Chloe off because like Chloe has no idea on how to like interact with this lady, so Rachel has like full control over this this new relationship between the two.
You sure you don't want to just grab the bus, or?
Nope. If we're gonna go rogue, we're doing it right.
There we go.
Well?
What the hell am I getting into here?
Where does this thing go? North? Maybe we'll end up in Seattle. Pull up a chair, Price. The view's amazing.
Alrighty. So, as you can see, so we were supposed to go to class actually, and we were going to. Chloe was actually going to, but this girl suddenly drags us away before we can even get into class, and she's just like, "All right, Chloe, let's dip." So, obviously.
Pull up a chair? Maybe one of these crates.
Rachel is the bad influence, actually.
Guess we're not the first ones to hop on this train. I wonder what the symbols mean. Whoa, Nathan's dad is a Terminator? That totally checks out. I feel pretty confident there's going to be a dead body in here.
You could actually be right. The way the story goes, you could actually be right. But let's ask us.
Just another typical day, skipping school, with Rachel Amber.
I wonder if her eyes follow us. No, her head does though.
Thing's heavier than it looks. Guess I should sit down.
Yeah, you should. Alright, so literally we just met her though. I mean, we met her in the concert, right? But we didn't really get any character development between these two.
Is this nervousness? Is that what this feeling is? Wish Max were here so I could ask.
Still, I don't get this. It's been 2 years. Why is Max still important to you?
What people do?
Or like, why is she in your everyday conversation? Alright, going along with Chloe's awkwardness with Rachel, I'm just gonna go with the nice weather we're having.
Nice Rachel we're having.
No!
What?
I mean weather. It's nice weather.
It sure is. So
That's great. That's great. I love that.
weird that we're hanging out.
You mean because I don't hang out with anyone and I don't have any friends?
You have friends.
Well, I used to. Friend. Singular. Her name was Max, but she left for greener, more northern pastures.
That sucks.
Remain silent.
I bet you're wondering what we're doing.
Yes.
The thought occurred, yeah.
Well, I wanted some company.
What are
That's
we?
it?
But what are we doing though?
That's it.
Oh yeah. Just before I launched this game right now, there was a 10 gigabyte patch for this game. So I hope they fix things. Maybe the bug counter won't apply anymore.
Try again. I'm going to need more to go on than that.
Joyrides with me aren't fun?
Joyrides to where again?
Life needs a little mystery, Chloe.
True.
Let's do something fun.
I'm gonna press that option. It's too easy.
V-card's been punched, Rachel. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Wow.
Dang.
Too far.
Well, I don't know.
Okay, something fun. I'm all ears.
2 truths and a lie.
What?
I think we should play 2 truths and a lie. It's a game where each person offers up 3 facts about themselves, 2 of which are the truth.
I'm pretty sure she knows
one
what.
of which is
A lie?
right.
Or she
And
doesn't
then
know.
the other
Okay.
person has to guess which is which.
All right, let's try it.
Sounds fun. You're on.
I don't know if I should play Chloe as an agreeable person or as a rebellious person with everyone.
I'll start. First, I'm ambidextrous. Second, I was born in New York, the land of fashion and Broadway, to which I will one day return when my heinous exile here in Arcadia Bay comes to an end.
New York, huh? I've never been.
Not a world traveler?
Not yet, at least.
That's
If you
true.
could travel anywhere,
Especially with the ending we get later.
Russia, Greece, Kathmandu,
Kathmandu?
one day, I'm going to climb Everest.
And I thought moving away from Arcadia Bay was ambitious. What's your third thing?
My third thing?
2 truths and a lie? You say 3 things?
Right. I'm a Leo. Meow.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so ambidextrous, born in New York, and a Leo. Gotcha.
So, which is the lie?
Let's go with ambidextrous.
I don't buy the ambidextrous claim.
No? Well, that's too bad, because it's true.
Prove it. Sign your name with both hands.
Sign where? Seriously?
All the bad girls do it. Come on. Damn.
I'm afraid the lie was New York. I'm a Cali girl, born and raised.
So, New York's on the bucket list.
Broadway, here I come.
Cool.
Okay, your turn, Price.
First fact. Right. Something about myself. Should I start things off with a lie or with the truth? Or should I cheat? Let's see how good she really is at this game.
Let's lie first. Let's try this, yeah.
Sad to say this, since you're a Leo and all, but I'm allergic to cats.
Are you now?
Swear. I love science. Seriously, I think Neil deGrasse Tyson is the shit.
Oh no. I mean, this is 2010, so he hasn't said anything controversial yet. And let's do this one.
I used to love country music when I was a kid. Now it makes me want to throw up. Literally.
That's weird.
Alright, so what's it gonna be?
You're hella mysterious, Chloe Price.
Hella? Who says that?
It's a Cali thing.
Oh no, you say that.
I think
3
I
years.
have the number. I'm not sure why country music makes you throw up.
I'm a complex girl, Rachel.
I think it's probably true. Also, I kinda like the Dixie Chicks.
You and David both. No accounting for taste.
Who's David?
He's, the guy my mom's seeing, I guess.
Oh, and you don't like him.
It's still so weird that she's dating someone. My dad and my mom, they were totally in love. You can tell how fucked up she is now just by how she's settling for David. He's this total hard-ass ex-military jagoff type.
Yep, meet Rachel.
My dad.
This is her. This is
That
she?
sucks.
I don't know which one of those.
David has no respect. He
Literally, we just met her last scene for like 5 minutes, and she's whisked us off to a train yard.
Though.
That's a load of bullshit.
What do you mean?
You're not a problem, Chloe. You're a person. It sounds like the only problem is David. You need to hit him where it hurts.
Oh, it's too easy. It's too easy. She's saying everything Chloe wants to hear.
And a 4-barrel carburetor.
Oh God. A muscle car?
I'm probably going to steal it soon, so.
Let me know if you need an accomplice.
Okay. What's the lie then?
Okay. You say you love science, but you are failing chemistry.
You're saying failing chemistry means I hate science?
Or that Blackwell doesn't inspire your best work.
That place is a hellhole filled with shit, where shitty people go to be shitty to each other and themselves.
Tell me how you really feel, though. Anyway, school sucks, but you love science. I'm gonna say true.
Okay.
Which brings me to your alleged cat allergy.
Alleged?
I'm calling lie.
Why is that?
I mean, maybe you're allergic, but I've passed by your locker a few times, and I've seen that old photo of a cat you keep in there.
Hey. And you lost. Alright. I forgot about the cat.
Passed by my locker? Stalker much?
Hey, I notice things. I can't help it.
I guess you're no stranger to being noticed, too. It's kind of new for me.
Well, get used to it. So, if my
thank
math
you.
is correct, you told me 2 truths and 1 lie.
What? You expected me to cheat?
Winners make their own rules, Chloe.
You are crazy good at this game.
A lifetime of studying the human condition.
No, I mean you're really good at this game. It's kind of creepy.
I have a hard time imagining what creeps Chloe Price out. When your dad is the district attorney, I guess lying is something you're used to.
Okay.
Seriously?
Seriously.
That's news to us. We have not.
I know
We
who to
didn't
call
hear
when
that
you
before.
Get out of a ticket then. Not that I have a right of my own. Car first. Embarrassing number of moving violations second.
Oh, don't worry. We get that
Hey,
in 3
Thanks
years.
for trusting me.
Trusting you?
You played the game. Also, you told me about that dickwad David. Now he's on my shit list too.
Hell yeah. Mustache brain won't know what hit him.
No, he's a good guy. You just don't know.
That's all.
Come on.
It's not a big deal.
Hate to break it to you, but Chloe Price is not exactly renowned throughout Arcadia Bay as a bastion of trust and empathy.
Yo, can we get past the
Trust doesn't exactly come easy to me.
deep conversation and get to the actual stuff?
Life, you'd understand.
No, I get that.
This is a lot of stuff she's saying in for a person she just met too, though.
Fair point.
Okay. Okay.
Wouldn't mind listening to some music.
Wait, you're gonna listen to music alone? Come on, don't be rude.
Wanna listen?
Yay, licensed music. All right, great. Nice shot right here, though. I'll take it.
Are we heading outside? It's a victory.
So I'm not really sure what just happened here.
Are you coming
I
now?
mean, I know that they're like bonded now, but
Now the start is inside.
I don't know the song.
Mystery side
But it doesn't seem very
with the common man.
It just seems kind of regular.
Are you one of us? Are you one of us?
Apparently, like, the developers used a song that has lyrics that kind of matches. But it didn't sound like anything over there matched.
Cool bracelet.
I've had it,
Yo,
I guess.
oh no, that's the bracelet that Frank has.
Reminds me that there's more to experience out there than just Arcadia Bay. Maybe one day I'll go back to Long Beach. Or anywhere but here. Maybe sooner than later.
I'm just interested how if this game even has multiple endings, because we know Rachel's supposed to die.
Me too. Arcadia Bay can suck a bag of dicks.
Sometimes I feel like I've got no reason to stay.
Ooh,
Don't be surprised, Chloe.
that's the same thing Max.
If
I mean,
one
Chloe
day
says in the next
Just out
game.
of here.
Let me know if you need an accomplice.
Check it out! We're here!
What? Where is here?
Jump and find out!
Did you say jump?
Jump!
I guess we gotta. Okay. All right. Chloe definitely enamored here. She's going along with this way too easily. Great. I love these loading screens. There was already a line about that. Can't repeat it, but. Alright, where are we though? This is a new location. We haven't seen this in here, the first game. Hey, it's a actually, is it? I don't know if it's an Olympic sport or not, but I think it is. Speed walking. Dwight Mueller. Yeah, I think it is. Or at least it's a real sport where it's like it's weird. They have like perfect techniques to walk but still go fast without running.
Hey, it's actually a pretty nice view.
Glad you approve. And as your reward for
It's
making,
like min-maxing walking.
I have a new game for us to play.
Another one?
I like games. Deal with it. This is one I learned in theater class. It's all about improvisation.
So far, what I've learned about you is that you're into acting, lying, and playing games.
What's your point?
That you're either full of imagination.
Yep, Rachel is. Rachel's that.
Let me know when you figure out which one. This game involves spying on people from afar. Luckily, we got some
She wants to go to LA to be an
advanced
actress.
equipment right here. Let's fire it up.
Hey. Anger issues?
That blows.
Well, shit.
Oh yeah, true. She does actually have the addiction too. Actually, we don't know if she has it yet.
You?
Quarterless.
Damn.
Hey, maybe I can MacGyver something up. I've been told I'm pretty handy.
Oh yeah? Let's see what you got.
What do you? Come on, that's her defining characteristic. The earring.
Rachel really wants to use this viewfinder. I'd love to get it working for her.
Nike. I scroll. Okay, there. Alrighty.
Looks like this one might actually be working. The lonely oak looks lonely. Guess even trees have outcasts. This whole day is out of order, but in the best possible way. Damn, that's an old tree. Wait, does this sign say butt rot?
Wait, where does it say that? Ah, it does.
The lonely oak looks lonely. Guess even trees have outcasts.
Hey, yeah, I thought there was gonna be a new voice line there, but I guess not.
Dwight Mueller really killed it with this statue of an explorer guy. Where are all my explorer ladies at, though? Probably at home, washing laundry and spitting out kids. Fuck you, Dwight.
Ah, bro, he didn't do anything wrong, as far as we know. Alright, let's do an axe.
Don't axe, don't fell.
Oh, I get it. Okay. I actually had to think about that.
This Blackwall guy sure liked founding stuff that was already there. Founders
Alright.
keepers, I guess.
I guess he is a bad guy.
Yuck. Cliche much, AW and BW?
Do we know an AW? I guess we don't.
I guess nature doesn't quite provide.
Get out of here, woodland creatures. Have some self-respect.
We're getting scared of
This
birds
trash
too.
can is in pretty high demand.
Let's go.
Bye, you fools.
I hope there's a point to this. No, there's no point. It just switches around to animals.
If Max were here, she'd probably take a black and white photograph and call it Innocence Lost, or some shit.
That's too easy. That's too easy. Innocence lost? Oh no. Only you knew.
I've always said the Prescott family has a couple screws loose.
How far can I go before it's too far? Wait, I can go here too? Bro, it's so far away from the objective.
Wait, is that the same AW as before? Not afraid of commitment, I see.
Do we know an AW? I guess not.
I've been saying sorry all morning. I admit it was really dumb to lock the keys in the car. You've been on me for 3 hours.
Don't mind me, sir. Just checking all the...
There's gotta be something freeing about being able to build your home wherever you are, from whatever is around you.
Hey, it's a totem pole.
Whoa, that's badass. Yep, it's official. I'm learning way more ditching school than I ever do in class.
Alright, that's better. Maybe we can get that wine.
Hey, spare some change?
Sorry. We might have some leftover food when we're done.
What? No, I'm not. What kind of food?
This place has really gone downhill.
Shh. She's right there.
Wait, what? Bro, I just want a quarter.
My hierarchy of needs goes pot, then beer, then wine. Still, wino has a classy ring to it.
No way. No way to get
What's worse
this.
than groveling for change? Groveling for change and failing.
What is this? She can run, but she gets tripped up by every small thing.
I don't want to head down there just yet.
Oh, okay. All right.
Huh. Looks like I might be able to pry it open with the right tool.
We have a tool?
I'm not getting in there with just my fingers. Maybe Rachel has something I can use?
All right. I love how it's babying me here.
I'm thinking about prying open that viewfinder. Got a knife on you?
A knife?
Yeah. My mom took mine.
No. How about a nail file?
Might work, but it might also snap.
I guess you could stab someone with a nail file. Oh, right. Sure, let's try it.
Victoria? Oh my god. Go back to your trailer. Oh boy. Bro, I almost thought maybe she's not corrupted yet, but looks like she is. All right, we have a nail file. Maybe we can like shank the picnickers. Wait. I thought there was another option.
I've got a new tool. Neato.
On nothing. That sucks. Yeah, they actually just had the picnickers for no reason. Just to make me look like an idiot.
File's not a knife, but it's something.
This is gonna snap. Just watch.
Damn it. It always looks so easy in the movies. Wonder if I can find something sturdier to use.
Are these really the only options we have here? Ah, there we go. Do you want better metal?
Stealing a dedication plate takes persistence.
Very good. I mean, very bad, but wait a minute. Let me drop the nail file. We're not gonna give it back? Like, a little rude.
Press gap power, activate.
Yeah, how did you think this was gonna go? Oh, it worked. Alright. Okay.
I don't want to boast, so I'll let you do it for me.
Chloe Price, you are truly the viewfinder whisperer. I stand in awe of your powers.
Oh boy. So, what is this game again? I completely
Rachel
forgot.
smells like Jasmine? Is she smelling me right now too?
Really should have showered this morning.
All right,
All right.
here's the game.
Definitely 16 years old.
You find some people for us to spy on, and then you and I will act out what they're saying and thinking.
That's it. I do that in my head during, like, every class.
See? You're a natural. Let's give it a try.
Oh yes, a speedwalker.
Loving this guy.
What's he thinking right now?
No matter how fast I go, I'll never outwalk this wedgie.
That's so tragic, but also beautiful in its own way.
All right, I have to hope that it gets a little bit better. Just like the first game got a little bit better after the second chapter.
Nature's Wi-Fi sucks.
Maybe there's a squirrel
Yeah, it's-
family around here with broadband.
If only I can guess their password. We love nuts, 69.
Dingoes ate our babies, 13.
Too soon.
Haha. Oh, okay. Was that funny? All right, jeez. Maybe I have a bad sense of humor in this world. What else can we find? Man,
Think this guy is married to a nutritionist? He's all like, I'm not allowed to eat this stuff at home, so...
I love grease. How can something that tastes so good be so wrong? Oh, dropped a fry on my suit. Now I'll have to burn it. Good thing I have a giant squirrel costume in the car. This is fun. Who's next?
this is fun. Oh, wait. Go back.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to hog the viewfinder.
Oh, zoom and enhance.
Jackpot. Commence makeout session in 3, 2,
Watch that be her dad.
1. Nailed it. Damn, they are really going at it. Oh, honey, I think we used the vibrating bed for too long. I'm totally seeing double. Rachel?
And it's her dad.
Hey, are you alright?
What are we doing?
I don't know. You tell me.
Last I checked, you're supposed to be Chloe Price. Yet we've been ditching now for hours, and we haven't even gotten wasted yet. That's got to be against some school ditching rule.
Hell yeah. The honor student wants to show the school delinquent how to party? Be my guest.
How gracious of you.
That was definitely her dad. 100%. Wait, now we're gonna get the wine though. There we go. Not useless
They have
after
a
all.
bottle of wine. Let's steal it.
Okay. Or we could go try to find a liquor store instead.
No. You shouldn't bring alcohol to a public park if you're not willing to share it with everybody, right? And fuck it. I just want to take something that's not mine.
Oh my god, such a
All
bad
right.
girl.
I'm going in. Try to keep up.
What's the plan here?
Can we help you? Oh my god!
Wow. It's just that easy, huh? That's why you need an actor friend.
Shit. Talk about committing to a performance.
How? The lady can still see us. The lady can still see us. We're not getting away with this. I know it. Just... Man, that's that easy.
Oh, thank God.
Uh,
This girl is in trouble. Go get help.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
has to be something we can distract them with. Or not? Oh my god. We can't just tuck and run. Why is this so bad?
Rachel is and the Oscar for Best Distraction of Wine-Toting Picnickers goes to Rachel Amber. Better play my supporting role and grab the wine fast.
Are you getting help?
I need to get these two to focus on Rachel so I can swipe the wine.
What are you waiting for?
It's his swipe, but it just stops it.
I've seen this kind of thing before. This woman clearly has a wound that needs to be sterilized. Do you happen to have any alcohol? I didn't see a wound. Look closer. In the meantime, I'll search for the booze.
Stop, this is so bad.
There's something off about this.
No, I failed it. I failed it.
Rachel, run!
What the hell?
There we go. There we go. That's what we're supposed to do the whole time. You guys are dumb. Oh, okay, chill. Gee, chill. It's not that good.
So, maybe your acting could use a little work, but at least you committed to the performance.
Thanks.
Bo?
I could use a drink after trying to keep up with you.
Go, these kids. You gotta stop, bro. That's too much.
I am excessively sober right now.
Right. Okay. Guess we're leaving now.
I mean, I guess that would have worked pretty well. Wow, walking onto train tracks, just like in the first game. How is there still liquid in that bottle? At this point, it should have been done already. Look, after chugging it, it should be done already.
What?
Oh, welcome to the junkyard again. I mean, they are 16, so I can't really expect them to have a tolerance.
Great.
There was nothing scenic about that.
Yeah. An awesome pile of trash. Let's explore.
You have fun, Chloe. I'm gonna go sit down.
Rachel's been acting kind of standoffish ever since we left the park.
Okay, bruh.
What's her deal?
I need to brag now. She doesn't seem very happy. Let's make fun of her.
I've heard that actors are moody, but wow, Rachel.
I'm not moody. I just need some space. Is that all right with you?
Okay. Actually, no. I thought we were having a great day together. Why are you acting like this all of a sudden?
I'm not acting like anything. I just want to be left alone right now.
The kids, and that's why you don't drink. I don't understand.
No. I don't understand. You can't just turn on
Oh.
me for no reason.
I'm sorry, turn on you? I guess I forgot. It's always about how you feel, isn't it? Sad Chloe's fucking sad again. Maybe you should try giving a shit about other people for once.
Are you serious right now? Fuck!
Holy.
Okay, I still have no idea what's going on with Rachel, but apparently she gets smashy when she's angry. I can work with that.
I think she, I don't know. I think everyone knows her dad died, so I think everyone's just
Sure.
like, oh, he's a sad person. We haven't actually seen her be sad though. Give Rachel the bat. Let her smash some things.
Here. If you really want to smash something, this should do the trick.
And come on, take the bait. She's gonna smash you in the head. There we go.
I asked you to leave me alone.
No.
Are you kidding me? I know you're the school princess and all, with the DA
Yikes.
daddy and the perfect grades and all the perfect little Victoria chases kissing your perfect ass, but seriously? Fuck you.
Great. I'm leaving. See you around, Chloe.
You can't leave!
Watch me.
Rachel, wait!
Was there another way for this scene to go? I mean, I played that really bad, but honestly, Rachel's been like an enigma. I don't know how to play her.
Because I don't want to ruin this.
Unless
the
this
way
is
I ruined
exactly how it's
everything
supposed to
else in
go.
my life.
And what is this exactly?
Why is there an important decision? I literally don't know what to put here. We've known you for like 2 hours. Alright, what do you think? I literally don't know. What do you think? It might. It might. Maybe by the end of this, she loses a friend or she loses a lover. I literally don't know.
I mean, fuck. Are you
we
actually
go.
going to make me say it?
Say what? Exactly.
Ready? This is gonna be really cringy.
Like, a friendship. But more. Ah. I know. Weird, right? It's just today was the best day I've had since my dad died. And when I almost ruined it just now, the way I ruin everything, it made me realize whatever's going on between us is special.
Okay.
Come on, say something. Chloe, you know what? Forget it. This was really stupid. I mean, you're Rachel Amber, and I'm Chloe Price.
It's not that. It's just hard right now. And I can't talk about it.
Why not?
Because I can't. I know it isn't fair, but it's how it is.
Oh, she's crying. Oh. Okay.
Goodbye, Chloe.
What is going on? What is going on? I don't. Bro, this is actually just a high school drama. She's gonna get mad? Yo, she's gonna get mad. Let's go.
Fuck this place.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Oh, nice. They're all the same act. Oh, she was surprised with that one. Ooh, take the head off.
You know she's fake. You can't take your eyes off her. Who else do I know who fits that description? Fuck off, Rachel.
Camera. Oh wait, is this the one that? Oh wow.
Never understood your hard-on for cameras, man.
That's crazy. She breaks the camera, and then Max in the previous game says this camera's
I
broken.
needed you most.
Nice.
Fuck cameras.
Look at her stomping around. It's actually kind of funny. Bro, it didn't even dent it. Weak.
If you want to rip a family apart from the inside, it's important to bring the proper tools. Fuck you, David.
Wait, is this Chloe's car? Oh, it is Chloe's car. Or it's her dad's car?
Dad.
Yes. Knew it. Never mind. I didn't knew it at all. Come on. He's having a moment, dude. It's going really slow, actually. Can we pick up the pace just a little bit? There she is. Let's go. Come on, only 3 hits? You can do it better than that. that would have been pretty good, actually. But I think we're done. I don't know, bro. I've seen better outrages. Well, anywhere, actually. Ooh, and we're back to whatever this daydream is.
I just called to tell you that I miss you, my old friend.
Why are you crying, sweetheart?
Wait, why did he sound like that? That sounded like text-to-speech.
real.
That was...
I'm not.
What is going on? What's past is prologue and shit.
Kiddo, look on the bright side, would ya?
Wait,
What
he does
great
not
side?
sound... He does not sound real.
You made a new friend today.
You made a new friend today. Oh, would you look at that?
I don't feel drunk.
Gotta say, that was some fight. A lover's quarrel, you might say?
Wait, why does he sound so bad?
What do you care?
Sorry, sweetheart. I guess I'm getting into your personal business.
No, this is William. No, William had blonde hair.
I guess I did that.
Sometimes people need you, though.
Can you look forward when you're driving, please? Bro, I hate it when they do a driving scene and the person's not looking forward.
Even when they don't.
Jesus
admit it.
Christ, that stare. Oh, okay. Well, that's really edgy.
Rachel!
I don't get it. I don't get it, but that entire scene was just really hard to play. Actually, I didn't play anything. I just looked around. Look, you fell asleep in your... Oh, Dad's car. Never mind. You should draw some graffiti on this. Interesting. That's a weird, interesting way to end that. Oh, we're not done. Okay.
You came. I'm glad.
Hey. I couldn't let the day
I
end
literally
with
can't tell you how.
whatever this afternoon was.
Chloe, I want to talk to you about something, but I don't know how to talk about this.
Just tell me your dad is cheating on your mom. Come on.
You don't have to tell me anything you don't want to.
You remember that guy that we saw under this tree with that woman?
The ones who were making out?
That was my dad.
There we go. Was that so hard?
And that woman was definitely not my mom.
Oh.
The worst part is, I'm not surprised. I felt like my dad's been lying about something for a while. I didn't know what it was. So when I saw he got a text from an unknown number asking him to meet, I thought I could catch him or something.
Got him. You got him. Okay.
Chloe, I love my dad. I love him. And I never want to see his fucking face again.
When my dad died, I was so mad at him. For months, I felt wrong because half the time I thought of him, I wanted to scream. And the other half, I forgot.
Forgot that anything had changed. It's silly, but I've carried this photo around with me for years. It's from Mount Hood. My dad took me hiking there when I was 10, and it started raining, and I fell and broke my arm 3 miles from the car. I remember screaming like I was gonna die, but my dad, he carried me down the mountain. I still remember the smell of his coat, and how calm he was, and the sound of his voice, and...
Don't worry. In Life is Strange 2, the dad's a good guy, I think. I've heard rumor. Okay, let's comfort her. Obviously, that's why we're here. Oh.
He was just so strong, you know? I felt safe.
You trusted him.
Completely.
Here.
Chloe, I owe you an apology.
Hey.
Oh my god, 16-year-olds actually communicating with each other like a proper person?
I mean it. Whatever's...
This is not real. This is not realistic at all.
It's intense and new and awesome, and you had the courage to tell me
Good
that you
adjectives.
feel it too.
Very good.
And I treated you like shit.
Courage? I don't know if I'd call it that. More like blind desperation. And maybe a slight buzz from that wine.
I just want you to know I'm lucky that you were with me today. You're a badass, Chloe Price.
What?
Remember that biker asshole who wouldn't let you into the mill? You talked your way right past him.
You saw that?
And those skeevy douchebags who followed you upstairs? You dropped that one guy with a bottle to the face.
Only because you showed up at the last minute, and...
What about Drew? When he was picking on Nathan? You got right in his face and called him out.
And almost got punched in the head.
See? You're the real thing, Chloe. I don't know anyone like you. Plus, you came along with me, no questions asked.
Well, I don't really need a good reason to ditch school.
I guess tomorrow there'll be hell to pay.
My mom might skip grounding and just go straight to the death penalty.
And my dad will definitely punish me with...
Nope.
Fuck your dad.
Fuck him.
I wouldn't give to leave this place and never look back.
What's stopping us?
Us? Are you serious?
There's nothing keeping me here. Not anymore.
So, if I came to you tomorrow...
Ooh, Frank is not in the
would you
picture yet?
Pack your bags.
I'm serious. Let's do it, Chloe. Let's leave this place forever.
Okay.
And? Bro, don't throw out the
Can I
picture.
borrow your lighter?
No, don't. Just keep the picture. Why did people delete pictures?
Thank you.
Oh, dude, he's a bad guy, but that was still a good memory. Oh well. Oh yeah, true. Max does burn a picture.
Come on.
But that was so bad. Even Chloe was like, bruh, how are we gonna get out of this one? Not the come on, dude. It has butt ride. Wait, does she have wind powers? Evan literally told us that 90% of forest fires are made by humans. We even signed the petition, and look at what we're doing now. Alright, that's chapter 1. There's only 2 chapters, so... It's a quick burn. Pun not intended. Bro, Evan almost gets bopped by a fridge door in the last game. There he is, Nathan. I wonder if we're gonna see Evan actually. Hello, lady. You're here too. Why are you smiling? Waited one full episode before showing us the title. Alright. Not a lot of options. I attacked. They're running. I was kind to Joyce because she's a good lady. I defended Nathan. Apparently that was still a bad idea though. And Rachel and I are now more than friends. And stats. Okay. I don't have friends who play Life is Strange. Next. Oh, there are more. Okay, good. Took the cash. Did not buy weed. I read the book. Okay. Oh. I didn't know we could put money in the purse. That probably would have been a good idea. Dang. I told Elliot we go to the play, but we're probably not going to do that. 1% of people didn't like Skip's song. That's disgusting. Wait, Evan's decision's not here. Oh. Yeah, it's not here. Guess he's not important. All right, let's give it more than 7 seconds. I'll be right back. I'll be honest, I didn't realize the episode wasn't take that long. I ordered food, and it got delivered like 20 minutes ago. It just is. I think this game doesn't really need 2 hands to play it. Just a Pokeball. Oh boy.
Miss Price, how good of you to join us.
I'm so sorry we're late. My shift ran late at the diner and then just sorry.
Oh no. Hello there.
Let us proceed. One of you here is new to the Blackwell disciplinary process.
A whole pizza,
The
dude?
other is all too familiar.
Good on you.
Blackwell's code of conduct is built upon a foundation of mutual respect meant to foster an environment conducive to education and enrichment. When that respect is violated...
Reality check time. Yesterday did actually happen. I ditched school with Rachel Amber.
That's a bug. That's a subtitle bug.
We did start that fire. And that was after we actually agreed to run away from here. Right?
Yes.
Are you paying attention to me, Chloe?
What?
Miss Price, the last time we met, an agreement was brokered. Do you recall what that was?
Oh no. Crap.
Don't get in trouble again.
Trouble is merely the byproduct, Miss Price. What's at issue is your attitude. We agreed that you would rededicate yourself to becoming an exemplary Blackwell citizen.
We did?
In the event that you were unable or unwilling to do so, we also agreed that it would become pertinent to reassess your future status at the Academy. Despite all this, you engaged in the following actions yesterday. Insubordinate language.
But who?
Witnesses saying you were involved in
Hey, yo, come on. We try to save him.
The hell I was. I stood up for that little weirdo.
Then how do you explain the desecration of Mr. Prescott's photography project?
I didn't say I was successful.
Say what you will about my daughter, but she is not a bully.
That's true.
Maybe you should be talking to Drew instead of me. You know, the guy who actually did what you're accusing me of.
Mr. North's situation requires sensitivity.
Oh, because he's an all-star athlete. Okay, cool.
And Chloe's situation is less sensitive?
I do not discuss other students' situations. We are here to discuss your daughter and her actions.
Convenient.
I'm on Mom's side here.
Mom, you know this is all bullshit, right?
I'm beginning to suspect that myself.
I am sorry you feel that way, but your daughter's misbehavior is real and serious. And yet, even with your prodigious disciplinary record, Miss Price, we needn't discuss any of it.
We needn't?
No, because you severed your relationship with Blackwell the minute you left school grounds without permission.
What does that mean?
It means...
Oh, wow.
You forced my hand. This is a consequence of your actions, Chloe. I had no choice
I
but
made
to...
her do it.
What? What?
What?
What?
Yesterday was all me. My idea. I was having a bad day. I needed to blow off some steam, and I took it too far. Chloe tried to talk me out of it. I've been down that road, she told me. You're better than this. But I wouldn't listen.
That's why you need an actor friend. That's why you need an actor friend.
Chloe was afraid I'd get in trouble or hurt, so she came with me. But only to keep me safe. I'm just sorry you got caught up in it, Chloe. That you allowed me to drag you down to my level. Can you forgive me?
Yeah, sure. We're cool.
Thank you. I'll make it up to you. I promise.
Chloe, is this true?
It's true.
Totally not true. She really is an amazing actress.
Miss Price?
Fine, yes. It was her idea, but it's not like she kidnapped me. We were in it together.
Miss Amber, based on what you've just told me, I have grounds to punish you. Are you sure what you've told me is the truth?
Yes.
This can't be the full story, Rachel.
You cannot speak. You need to shut up, dude.
Clear, Miss Amber. You're sure Chloe Price didn't coerce you, or...
Coerce her?
I'm just trying to get to the bottom of why someone like Rachel...
Oh, I think we're clear, Principal Wells. Someone like Rachel, but not my daughter.
Joyce ain't taking it. Joyce ain't taking that.
Do you have a list of students you assume the worst about?
They actually do.
You have no right to treat Chloe this way. This is because she's on financial aid, isn't it?
Let's all just calm down.
After everything she's been through in the last 2 years, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Miss Price.
Yeah, roast them alive.
Mrs. Price, I appreciate your position, but I assure you, it is only your daughter's past behavior that has led us here today.
Big doubt.
I understand, Mr. Wells. There is no doubt that Chloe's behavior must improve. But given what we've just learned about the negative influence she was under, I hope you will allow her just one more chance.
Miss Amber, I am as surprised as I am disappointed in you.
I understand.
This being your first infraction in no way reduces its severity. Still, we will not be suspending you at this time. But you have squandered our trust. You will no longer be my administrative assistant first period.
Good. Who wants to be your administrative
no longer be
assistant?
involved in Blackwell's performance of The Tempest.
Okay, what?
No.
What does that have to do with anything?
But the performance is tonight.
For someone so aware of our school calendar, Miss Price, I would expect fewer absences on your record.
Ray, she loves that show. Since this is her first infraction, don't
Mr.
you
Amber,
think,
I don't tell you how to run the district attorney's office. Please don't tell me
yo.
to run my school.
All right, man.
There's a reason we have understudies for all circumstances, accidental and deliberate. I'm sure your understudy.
Victoria Chase.
Yes.
Oh
I'm
no.
sure Victoria Chase will do
Oh
fine.
no, not Victoria Chase.
That is
What was that, Miss Price?
Chloe is upset for her friend, but we are both grateful that she is not going to be unduly blamed for what happened.
There is plenty of blame to go around. Chloe's future at Blackwell will be discussed next, unless you
Oh
had
my
something
god,
to add
just
first,
expel
Miss
her
Price.
already. Oh, that's a tough one. I'm just worried that if I take the blame, I'll get expelled right now. If we go with Rachel, we might have some more fun.
No. Nothing to add.
I'm glad. Though Chloe may not have been the mastermind of yesterday's events, it was, as I prefaced, the proverbial last straw. In light of your many past transgressions, I have no choice but to suspend you for the rest of the year.
But it was the other girl's idea. She confessed.
And she will be punished accordingly, but that does not absolve Chloe of her responsibility.
You know what? I used to think Chloe was exaggerating about you, but now I see that she didn't go nearly far enough.
Mrs. Price.
Wait, does that mean I should have gone back?
Let me remind you that Chloe's case for reinstatement begins now. Her actions and those of your own will be weighed carefully when the time comes. Do you understand me? Both of you.
Hold on. Awkward silence.
I understand that you're a fucking...
Chloe! We understand, Mr. Wells.
I will have Skip Matthews escort you to clean out your locker. You may wait outside my office until he arrives.
Hey, it's okay. Skip's on our side.
That
He's a
is
good
all.
guy.
Good day, Mrs. Price. Mr. and Mrs. Amber.
Ray.
Come on, Chloe.
But that was BS. That was all BS.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, too.
Meet me at the junkyard later?
You bet.
XD.
I didn't get the chance to introduce myself. I'm Joyce.
Mrs. Price.
I'm Rose. This is James. I'm sorry we had to meet like this.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sure for you this is an unusual circumstance.
we really should be going. Nice to meet you.
Mom,
I'll see you in the parking lot.
Thanks.
Hey, Chloe. I'm supposed to walk you out.
Just you and me. Hey, Skip?
Fuck 'em.
Wait, what? Was that a bug? Or was it he just making a silly face?
Just wanted to say, it sucks what is happening to you.
Thanks, Skip.
You're gonna be missed.
Nice.
I don't really care about any of this shit. Except my secret stash. Might as well grab my emergency joint while I'm here.
You got one in your locker? What's wrong with you? Yeah, Skip actually decent guy. Why is this one special?
Having Justin as my locker neighbor was
Oh, I see. That's why.
one of the few not shitty things about this place. Trusty keeper of my graffiti pens.
Oh, wait, where's this, where's the stash? Wait, where's the... I guess it's under this. And there we go.
Jackpot. Wait. What the hell? Damn it, Justin. Fuck every inch of this place. I wish I could tag it from floor to ceiling. But with Skip watching me... bathroom. Then I'm out. Cool?
Okay, but try to make it fast, will you?
Little does she know, this is where she dies in 3 years. Nice. Very artistic. That's a lot of work in maybe like 5 minutes. Oh, Victoria, don't say anything. Please, she's gonna say something. God. Don't. Good. I mean, it is an art school. What do you expect? That's spooky.
Later, Skip.
Later.
Looks like David's here.
Bruh.
Awesome.
I can't scroll up. Oh well, doesn't matter. Interesting. I didn't expect that guy to be important. Sorry, Elliot. Use the left stick to walk. Crap, I would have never known.
Gotta face my mom at some point. Might as well be now. Drugs are free here. Man, why didn't anyone tell me before?
Alright.
Blackwell's criminal element strikes again. Better go before Wells pins it on me.
Thelma. Please. Oh. Nice little reference there.
But whenever I needed to bum one, no one here smokes. Fuck this place. Maybe they'll use my scholarship money to finally fix this pothole.
Nathan's is Jim Stark. Is that a reference to something? I mean, they are references, but I don't know what that is. Katniss, alright, that makes...
No more extracurricular activities. No more curricular activities either.
Oh, it's Elliot. I want to talk to this guy.
Hey, Elliot.
What brings Chloe Price to school on a Saturday morning? Nothing good, I bet.
I, was suspended.
Wait, really? Holy shit!
I know. I'm surprised it took this long, too.
Do you want a hug?
What? I'm just adding to a cringe here. Don't mind me. Alright.
Thanks. Yeah, it sucks for Rachel, too. She was kicked out of the play because of me.
She'll live.
Harsh, man. Anyway, what are you doing here?
Yeah, I mean, this is not her first
I
time,
should
right?
Come early to grab tickets. For the Tempest? You said we might see it together.
Ah, right. Good call.
That's
Did you get my
probably not
text
going to happen.
about hanging out afterwards?
Sorry, Elliot, but I'm probably gonna hang out with Rachel. She might be pretty bummed about missing the show.
Oh yeah.
I guess that makes sense.
I better go. My mom is waiting to stick her attack mustache on me. Her boyfriend. Don't worry about it. See you around, Elliot.
Who is this guy? And his face hasn't changed the entire conversation. It's like the straight, neutral face. Alright, Lord Byron. I know who that is.
My other vehicle is trauma.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Pisshead much?
Hey, it's Skipheads.
That has to
I mean,
be
Skip.
Skip's car.
And his band is Pisshead. Okay. Hold on, we got a couple more cars to go. Jeez. Nikola Tesla. Alright, I know what that is.
3 guesses whose bike this is, and they all start with Miss Grant. Damn. I guess I will miss one thing about this place.
Yeah, Pisshead actually pretty good. Ahab. Don't know. This is Jefferson's car, though.
Wells's car.
Nope, Wells's car.
Crushing spirits must pay pretty well.
Jefferson's car isn't here. Hold and see. Alright. That's too easy. Tom Sawyer. That's also too easy.
Taking pride in Blackwell athletics means taking pride in yourself. Also, the trustees and their enormous bank accounts. At least I'll have plenty of free time to take up skateboarding again. If I feel like it.
Alright.
It's about damn time.
Wait,
David, please.
One last thing. Hold on.
That's what they do best here at Blackwell. Empty things out and toss them aside.
Alright, let's do it.
I'll handle it. Chloe, after today...
Oh, he's handling it?
Chloe, your mother and I have been talking.
Can we do this later? I don't think I can handle another fight right now.
And who do you expect to handle things for you? Your mother?
This isn't a fight, Chloe. It's a conversation. Remember that.
I don't need a conversation. Not with Sergeant Asshat here. I just need some space.
Do not use that language with your mother.
If my mother has something to say, she will say it to me.
She has. The problem is, you don't listen. Maybe if you try listening to me, instead of fighting me about everything, you might actually learn a thing or two.
What? Like how to have no job?
Oh
or
no.
How to be a soldier?
Oh no.
Soldiers put family and future above self and now. Getting kicked out of school? That's what losers do.
David, that's out of line. You weren't with us in there. Chloe was treated unfairly.
Now you're making excuses for her? Chloe needs to take responsibility.
I decide what Chloe needs, not you.
Yeah, let's go.
Right now, what I need most of all is for the two of you to start getting along.
That literally doesn't happen.
I care about Joyce very much.
That doesn't happen until Joyce dies, so...
I'm willing to forgive you for the incident yesterday. If you improve your attitude going forward.
Bro, this is the same...
Incident? What incident?
Oh, no.
Chloe was incredibly out of line. She insulted me. Swore at me.
Yeah, remember in the last game?
But
I kind of threw a storm at the entire town.
To start over.
She definitely dies in that one, so... Oops. Oops.
Are you still going to date my mom?
Of
David
course.
survives, though.
And will you still
Because
be coming
he's in the
to our
bunker.
house?
I plan to.
Then I say, go fuck yourself.
That's what I thought. From now on, I will be assisting your mother in a few areas. Like making sure that you are no longer abusing drugs or alcohol.
Oh my god. Drugs?
David, do you really think now is the right time?
Joyce, please. We must be a united front.
Mom.
Chloe, I'd like you to empty your pockets and place all your belongings on the trunk of the car.
Uh-oh.
What the fuck?
If we are going to start over, we have to know that you are not abusing drugs. If you're not, you should be eager for the chance to prove it.
Mom, you saw how I was treated in there. Now you want to treat me the same way? I don't need more discipline from you. I need my mom.
I know, Chloe, and I'm sorry, but David feels...
Joyce.
We feel this is the best way to start fresh.
Let's go, Chloe.
All right.
Quit stalling.
I can see why Chloe really hates David now. Fine. Jeez.
Fine. You want to see my shit so badly?
Money? Okay, there's wrapping paper. I know it, right? Keys. One last thing. Oh, that's a good one. Whew, whew. You got him.
You know what sucks even worse than invading someone's privacy? Doing it for no reason.
I thought you had the wrapping paper.
You're awfully smug for someone who just got kicked out of school.
Oh, David. Chloe, I'm sorry. Can you forgive me?
Sure. As long as you promise to never speak to this asshole again.
Chloe.
Joyce, you can't start apologizing now. This will only encourage her.
That's enough out of you, David. We need to start treating each other better. And that means all of us. We need a new beginning. A new chapter.
Sure.
One that will involve the three of us together.
What does that mean?
Wait, what do you mean?
Both agree that the best thing for everyone at this stage
Stop.
is for me to
No.
move in.
No.
No fucking way.
Chloe, after everything that's happened, I'm at a loss. I need help.
Exactly. We need a firmer hand steering this ship.
Talk to me, Chloe. Tell me what you're feeling.
She kind of has been talking to you. You just don't listen. Oh, these are both nice answers. Fine.
Mom, I know I fucked up. I'm a fuck up. I'm sorry. I've been shutting you out even though I've needed you, and you need me, and I know that. But this is not the answer.
It's the only answer I have, Chloe.
In a million years, I never thought you'd choose David over me.
Oh my god, Chloe, your acting is so good.
Sorry, I took that for granted.
I'm not choosing anyone over anyone else. It's about the three of us having a home together.
It'll be better than you think, Chloe. Once everything's running smoothly, you'll see what a stable home can be like.
Nope, that never happens. Bro, why is it so slow? Come on. Let's get in the car.
Hey!
There is no home. Not if he's there.
Chloe.
Let her go. She'll come home as soon as her tantrum is over.
Bro, I hate this guy. How did he turn into such a good person in the next game? Oh, for a second I was like, who is this?
How do you know which way is up when your whole life has been turned upside down? Blackwell's done with me. I can't go home anymore. Is this junkyard all I've got left?
This is way more slow drip than the first game. Wait, stop! That's your card in the next game. You gotta keep that. Oh yeah, she's a mechanic type.
Ugh.
There ain't no way. Should you be handling a wet battery like that?
Is a mess. But maybe I can fix it. If this beast will ever run again, the first...
Yeah, that's not happening.
thing it needs is a new battery. Wonder if I can find one around here.
Well, you should probably let her know because she just did that. Get battery put in truck.
Guess I was pretty pissed at Rachel last night. Amazing that someone I just met could have made me this angry. I wonder if I'll ever ride one of these again.
Oh no.
Don't tell me what to do.
Is this whole junkyard a place to check out? I can't stop myself. I have to check everything.
Pet snake. Instead, I got David. Fuck everything.
Oh, I see. Now, do you really expect to find a good battery in here? Yeah, that one's also corroded.
This one won't work. This mat has seen some things. Mostly feet. I used to love opening up the diner with Mom before school. I guess those days are now officially over.
What's blocking me?
Wow. Shitty ride drug dealer. Really thought crime paid better. What are you trying to hide
This one
under
might
their
have.
hood?
HUD release. There's a HUD release. It's right there. I can see it. Yeah. these games, if they ever put like a shiny thing in the corner of my eye, I have to run and look at it. In this entire game, well, it's not shiny, but like if it glows white, that's enough for me to lose concentration. In games only. I'm fine everything else.
Here we go. The pick of the litter.
Can we not shake it so much though? All right, I want to ask this: where did you put that battery? Huh? Where's your backpack? It's not in your hands.
Here's a side of Arcadia Bay they don't put on the postcards.
Oh, you're gonna see that side later on. Don't worry.
You're a long way from the beach.
All right, we did this whole circle.
Max and I used to go there all the time as kids. I think it shut down, but who knows? Don't want to leave yet.
Okay, all right. Oh, geez, good luck, dude. Good luck. Yeah, it's getting late. Good night and good night.
American Rust. Sounds about right.
Hey, that's the bobblehead that goes in her car. Spring break. Oh yeah, I guess it is March. Dad's car.
No, not going over there.
Oh, bro. All this analysis is gonna take a long time. Almost. Man, you got no biceps.
Damn, you cigarettes.
Shouldn't have done it. Wait, she's actually weak.
Shit.
Oh, nice.
What do I want to tell my fellow sailors of the 7 trash heaps? Got it.
That's very on the nose. I thought it'd be something more interesting that would relate to like Rachel's death later. Oh, another Zen moment.
I can't believe Rachel set that fire. I don't think she meant to, but I also don't think she didn't mean to. Crazy that something so destructive can also be so beautiful. Or a fire that began in a trash can could grow to light up the entire sky. In conclusion, fire. Pretty Sweet.
And that's it. No licensed music. Can't afford it. Alright, we should try to get through this quickly. Ah, there we go.
It's all fun and games till this guy enslaves everyone.
Ah, there we go. Much better.
These magazines are so gross. Who would look at this? Okay, I'm still looking, but it's only because I'm so fixated by how weird it is.
Yeah, no, you're right.
You're a long way from the country club, guy.
Alright, I bet these are all gonna go into the junkyard house thing over here.
I know one fire that doesn't need any poking.
Next, a local band called Pisshead is blowing minds and
Yo, it's Pisshead.
Here's their new single, Nothing Wrong.
A pirate flag? Wonder if there's treasure buried nearby.
We're almost done. I can't go that way, so I think we're almost done. I can't hear the song from over here. I like the song though.
I think I'm all smashed out. For now.
Oh hey. I'm pretty sure this is where we shoot the gun later on.
Smile, bitch. Sorry, Max. I think I'm more jealous of you than anything. Hopefully, I'll be escaping this place soon, too.
All right. Yeah, it's interesting. I like that. I like that Max also comments on this later, in the future.
First, you take my mom. Then, you take my home. Fuck you, David. Glass looks way prettier when it's broken. Wonder what else that's true for. Bottles everywhere, and not one beer to drink. This rug has some miles on it.
I think we might be. Hold on, what's this?
Gotta love a place where even Christmas looks depressing. Now this is a Vortex Club I wouldn't mind joining.
How old is this one? 81? Yeah, this looks pretty good. I'm pretty sure we got everything. Okay, so where was the car we're working on? Oh, it's over here. Yeah, I was about to say, do you know how to do this? Great, that works. I didn't know that works.
Damn. This thing needs more love than I can give right now. In the meantime, maybe I can spruce it up a bit. While an escape hatch could be nice, I should probably cover over this massive hole.
Okay. Torn seat. We did seed things for these, so let me go. I'll put this down here, and then let's go find the other two things.
You can hang here, but I get to pick the tunes. Okay? Good talk.
Alright. Torn seat, floorboard, light. I know where those things are.
I bet if I look, I can find something else to fix inside the truck.
Oh, okay.
Probably a good idea to cover over this with something. Maybe there's another light bulb I can put in here.
Yeah, that's everything.
Okay, let's see what else this trash heap has to offer.
Okay, so we know where the light is. It's over there on the other side of this plate.
Don't
stuff
want
here.
to leave yet.
My bag.
You might not work. Then again, I hardly ever work.
Okay, now we need the rug. Art placemat? One of those two.
You should cover that life-endangering floor hole quite nicely.
Good. And for the seat, we need the pirate towel thing. What's that again? I think. Pretty sure it was here and then take a left. Yeah, I think it was here and then take a left. Just look around.
I should return to the truck.
Hold on, we're not done. Alright, come on. What gives? I know I saw a towel.
I should return to This might make the perfect cover for that torn seat.
Now we can go back to the truck. Before I forget, let's take a look at this. Not bad. That's actually a really good cover. That's a little shoddy, but oh well. This whole car is kind of trash. Actually, it literally is trash.
This thing looks like a rusted out shopping cart. Probably drives like one too. That's if it ever does drive, which seems questionable. Still.
Right, one more time.
How sweet would that be? Yeah?
Bryce, it's Frank.
Oh. Hey, Frank. What's up?
Yeah, just checking in to see how you're doing.
Really?
No. Listen, we've got some business to discuss. Where can we meet?
What about? Oh, like drugs?
Price.
I'm hanging out in the junkyard, north of town.
The junkyard. That's great. Stay there, I'll see you soon.
Okay. And, Frank? After you hang up, are you going to smash your phone? Like, in the movies? And if so, can I smash it?
Trust me, Price. If I ever have to smash anything, you'll want nothing to do with it. I'll see you.
Ooh, very, very cool, very spooky guy. Big and strong.
Time for a hard-earned smoke break. You only get one chance to make a first expression. The eye sees all. Does your truck look like an aquarium on wheels? Didn't think so. Does Principal Wells eat pizza with a fork and knife? I knew there was something off about that guy.
Watch there be a gun in here.
What do we have here?
Ah, a new shirt. Thanks.
Yep. This'll do.
Or a beanie? Okay. I guess we have to smoke. Want to though.
In my own time,
Sad moment.
I'm trying to reach out. I know I'll get there soon. There's a hole in the earth here, and we're walking around the edges. You were flaunting all your open wounds. I can't express them better than you. You have buried childish qualities. Friend, make sense of me. Friend, make sense of me. I have many destructive qualities. Friend, make sense of me. Friend, make sense of me.
And that is a perfect place to put a pause into the game, especially since nothing exciting has happened during this entire. I think exciting is about to happen. All right, we'll do this scene and then we'll cut it off.
Shit. I slept all day.
Not quite.
What the hell?
Dad?
I wonder if it burned like this the day it happened. Dad? What are we doing here?
Oh.
I miss him so much.
There's... Oh, there we go. Wait, for marshmallows, do you actually take a random stick and just... Isn't that a little dirty? This is nice.
Amazing, isn't it? I can't look away.
Alright, yo, someone...
Sure.
What did they do to William?
Don't pretend you're not mesmerized too.
Sounds so weird.
See? You're so drawn to it, you don't even realize the danger.
Danger?
Fire blinds us, just like darkness. But darkness blinds with absence, with
loss.
What does fire blind with?
Beauty. But sometimes, there's a greater beauty yet to come.
Incredible.
Fire is jealous, Chloe. It wants all the beauty for itself. That's why you need to be careful.
Careful of what?
Rachel Amber is probably the fire in this situation. Okay.
Of getting burned.
Was the crow necessary? Or did they have to do that? Hey, now we'll put a pause in it. That is actually a good part to stop at because I feel like Rachel's gonna come over now. Yeah, this session's been really slow, Drip. I wanted a little bit more. Yeah, and so cutscenes.
Hasn't anyone ever told you not to fall asleep with a lit cigarette? You could start a fire.
Oops, this is Nevermore. I saw that.
So, are you gonna invite me in? Or what?
I don't know. I'm not supposed to give rides to strangers.
What if I promise you free candy?
Hop in.
Ooh, what you got there? Wait, are we leaving? That is a rusty car.
Damn, you've been busy.
It's nothing. Just some junk I found lying around.
Pirate flag? A freaky red light? Holy shit. The all-seeing eye.
Figured it can't hurt to have the Illuminati on our side for whenever shit goes down.
Always thinking ahead. Chloe, this is incredible. I can't believe you found us an escape vehicle already.
That's the hope. But it doesn't exactly drive yet.
You'll figure it out. And while you're at it, we're also gonna need some money. You know, to buy stuff.
Uh-huh. Car and money? Anything else you'd like?
Luckily, there's no rush.
True. And no Blackwell.
Holy shit. That Wells meeting. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, before we get into that, let me just... Pretty sure it's saved. That's on fire. Nice. I mean, not nice, but you know. It's interesting that menu actually changes. Anyways, that is our second playthrough session of this game. And honestly, it's kind of slow, dude. It's so slow. I know I have to finish this to get like the backstory about Rachel, and I know it's interesting. But it's so slow. And we haven't even seen Jefferson yet, so like, what's going on? Like, when are we going to get to the juicy part where Jefferson is doing weird stuff? Oh, well. Let me just quit out of the game here. Good thing this is a much shorter game. Otherwise, I'd actually have a problem with it. Because after this, we'd have to play The Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit, which is also a short game. Then we can get into Life is Strange 2. And once we do that, we'll be all done with Life is Strange. I literally have done everything that is released. Not that they're actually connected or anything, but it's nice to have games that are of similar taste and value. There's also Tell Me Why, which is Don't Nod's latest game. Or basically a spiritual successor to Life is Strange, but not part of Life is Strange because Square Enix said no. That's why Deck 9 did all the newer games. Anyways, that's it for now. I'm gonna find something else to do. My eyes hurt. That I don't know if that was running at 60 FPS. It didn't feel like it. My eyes were in pain. So I gotta go. Ooh. Anyways, that's me. Good night, y'all.